Aloha, this is my reference book review for Spirit Worlds from Taschen by Jessica Huntley, and it's part of the Library of Esoterica series. And it is divided into 4 sections: the Circle of Intent, Calling In, Stepping Through, and Return. Each of these sections is illustrated with beautiful artwork gathered from throughout the ages, and so I think one of the treats of any of the Taschen books is just the variety of sources they're pulling from, and this one is no exception. As you can see, you have Cronus eating his son, as well as the nightmare picture of the succubus or incubi sitting on the sleeper's chest, as well as contemporary photos and beautiful illustrations from different traditions. I really like that one. That's quite cool, the cycle of consciousness, as well as more abstract ones. And so with all the library of the Esoterica, I do think that they're just a delight to have on the bookshelf, especially if you're doing anything to do in your works with the occult or magic, as it just gives you such a cornucopia of interesting sources and fingers pointing you in new directions to check out. And even in as much as I know of the occult and as many books as I have, I always am surprised, especially with this one, some of the really beautiful, like that piece of art. Look at that. That was gorgeous. Them stepping through the veil, the Flammarion curtain, into the unknown. I'm always surprised with, that there is always just more. And I'm always reminded about how little I actually do know about the esoteric. And I think that's one of the beauties of these books, is they just give you such a glimpse into all the different directions it can go. It also has some really famous pieces in here, as you've maybe noticed as we've flipped by them, of like the Kronos eating his son and what have you. But then there's some really obscure stuff, like there was early on a very cool photo from, I believe it was Salvador Dali, that I like to think I know Dali. I mean, I have his tarot set and one of his art books, and there's just so much out there. So that's one of the delights of this. I did think that it was a welcomed addition to it, and as you can see with the art surrounding the angels and spirits of nature, just very, very just wonderfully selected pieces. It even has aliens and extraterrestrials, and anybody who knows me, either from the channel or in real life, knows I love aliens and extraterrestrials and all that kind of stuff as well. So, wherever you are in terms of spirit realms and needing to do research in the esoteric, this is that was one of my favorites. That is from Ingmar Bergman's The Seventh Seal, one of my favorite films of all time. And as you can see, it even has films, not just classic artwork, films, photography, you name it, it's in here. It's a delight to watch, and to read through. And I encourage you, get a copy and have one for yourself, as you will not regret it.